Your host, Introdoc Kev. Today we have a very special guest coming from Brooklyn, New York, dropping hits like Dividends, Drill 'em, and Leave 'em. We got Tayy Floss in the building.
Bow, bow, bow. What's going on, bro?
How's it going? How's it going? How was the drive here?
It was Gucci, bro. You feel me?
Right. So, you got Floss in your name. That means you grew up in Canarsie, the Floss. How do you believe life changed in Canarsie from when you was growing up to where it is now?
Yo, bro, shit changed a lot, honestly, bro. Everybody's trying to do music now, you feel me? Back then, everybody was just only trying to make money, I guess. Like, you feel me? New wave start, I guess. But I guess it's still the same thing, though, you feel me? Because everybody grew up with everybody. Everybody knows each other, you know? So, really the same.
When you said everyone's doing music, so I remember there was like a quote flying around saying that if an A&R wants to be successful, they should just go to Canarsie and find rappers.
Hell yeah.
Do you think Canarsie has the best rappers of all of Brooklyn?
Of course. That's where all the talent is, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. If they all put their mind to it, you feel me? That's where all the talent is, I ain't gonna lie.
Alright, so who were some of like the artists you was growing up listening to?
Growing up, Drake, Tory Lanez. I was really listening to a lot of Tory Lanez. I can't really like. I really listen to everybody. I ain't gonna lie, bro, because I really be trying to have my ear into everything. You feel me? Like, what say?
What made you start rapping?
I've been rapping, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I've been playing around with it for a long time, bro. For a long time. Just really last year when I really took it serious. You feel me? Yeah. Word.
So, do you have any stories of like your first time in the studio or first time you made a song? Like, any stories about those? And what was the name of your first song you ever made?
First time in the studio, I was probably like, I was in my man's crib. We was just listening to beats or whatever. And I actually freestyled something in the crib. And everybody like, yo, let's go to the studio right now. Two of my mans actually jumped on the song and we put it on SoundCloud, you feel me? And that's how that went. I feel like that song really went crazy, too. Right. It was in all the colleges and all that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, and then, you started, your first name was Tayy Cartier, we saw it and heard the song.
Yeah.
So what made you change it from Tayy Cartier to Tayy Floss?
That's funny. Back then, I was really making a lot of money off Cartiers. I was selling a lot of Cartiers back then, and I changed it because I didn't want to name it, like, with a C, because I changed it to a K. You feel me? Cartier. I'm like, yo, I might as well just change it to Floss because this is where I grew up. You feel me? I lived in every part of Canarsie, honestly. 80s, 90s, 100s, I lived there, you feel me? And just like, you feel me? I was losing all of them, you feel me? And I wanted to be known for just having Cartiers until I started losing them. I'm like, yo, fuck it, let me change it to Floss. Like, word.
All right, and then, when people started to get introduced by you, it was through the Mel's TV Pop Smoke interview. What was, your relationship with Pop growing up?
Yo, son, that was really my boy. Like, everybody knows that. Like, you feel me? We all got a track together that not a lot of people know about, you feel me? But it's going to come out sooner or later. That's really my boy, though, like, you feel me?
What was, the best advice he ever gave you for this music?
Back when I wasn't even really taking it serious, he was really telling me, like, yo, get active, you feel me? Like, he was telling me, yo, don't do no features, you got it, like, you feel me? Just get active, you feel me?
So then, how are you going to keep the Canarsie on the map in the New York music scene?
Well, I got to just stay consistent, you feel me? Like, you feel me? Because I feel like my voice is really, like, one of the main voices that people want to hear, you feel me? So I just got to keep going, stay consistent, and it's just going to work out.
And then, you've been in the mix of the Brooklyn drill scene for, the beginning, and you've seen everyone grow and everyone. Now's your turn. Like, who did you feel started the drill scene?
Who I feel started it? I can't even really say because, I would say, let me really say who I really feel started it. Like, because I was young at the time. I feel like Canarsie, the NBA niggas started it. I ain't gonna lie, because I was young. I was in my crib and I was just bumping. Not even like Curly Sab or Dada. Not them, you feel me? The older niggas in the NBA, you feel me? Like Rob and shit like that. Those was really the niggas that really influenced people to really start to me, you feel me? But before them, you could say Bentley Bugs or whatever, Jeezy or whatever. But those specific people that I said, I feel like, yeah.
So what is your opinion on the drill scene now? Do you feel like it's ever going to lose the hype then?
Hell no. It's all about the beat that you pick, you feel me? Like, drill can never get old. It's just how you wave a beat and, you feel me? Because That's all that really matters.
Speaking about beats, you're a big fan of like the violin drill type
Hell
beats.
yeah.
What made you choose that type of style drill?
I don't know. It actually just dropped in my lap, bro. Like, honestly, because, like, I take my time when I pick beats, like, you feel me? And the people love it, you feel me? The way I pick it. So I really have to take my time and just, like, because to me, I feel like I get the producers lit, like, you feel me? So, that's really it.
And then, you know, speaking about your music, from your first song that you dropped on DSPs, which is Drill 'Em, to now your most recent song, Dividends, how you feel you grew as an artist now?
Taking my time, you feel me? Like, I could do anything I put my mind to, but, like, usually I will freestyle, and then nowadays I will, like, try to write something when I get the time to, because, like, people love to see growth, you feel me? So that's what I really do.
So you prefer writing right now?
Yeah, I would prefer writing, but if I don't got the time, people still gonna fuck with what I say in the booth, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so how do you deal with writer's block when you write?
I don't try to force it, you feel me? Like, if I can't get it down right there, I'll wait until tomorrow.
And then what do you think is more important then, as a rapper, for you? Like, is it the lyrics or how you flow on the beat?
I would say the flow.
Why
you feel me? Flow? Because, like, in today's era, like, people don't really care about what you're saying. They do, but they really care about how you make it sound, like, you feel me? So that's the most important thing, I feel.
Do you feel like Tayy Floss is underrated in the drill scene right now?
Underrated, yeah, because, like, only because I'm not as consistent as I want to be. If I really go out there and really start dropping that way I want to be, it's over, like, you feel me? In my opinion, like, the way I feel.
So you're going to start dropping consistent this summer?
Hell yeah, like, that's what they want, and that's what I'm going to give them.
You know, speaking about, you've been about to drop tomorrow or in 2 days.
Hell yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, the gift wrap.
Yeah, that shit
like,
going to
shake. Do we have any details about gift wrap, like the studio session? What made you choose the song gift wrap? Any of that?
Basically, I actually wrote the hook, you feel me? I wrote the hook, and once I got to the studio, I didn't really have nothing else. But the beat was just really talking to me, so I just freestyled the whole verse, you feel me? And when it came out, I'm like, yo, this is the one right here. This is what people gonna feel, you feel me? So, yeah. I was in Quaz, actually, when I recorded that, yeah.
Right. So what do you think makes you different than all the other drill rappers in Brooklyn? What makes you stand out?
I could say just probably aura, like just my aura, like not everybody could be like really show authentic shit in there. Like, you feel me? Everybody be trying, but it don't really look authentic, you feel me? Right. So I guess that's just my.
And then people who are listening to this and watching the interview, like, what 3 songs you recommend they should listen to right now?
One, I have to say Dance On Me, because, you feel me? Everybody gotta love Dance On Me, and Drill 'Em. And I can't even pick 3, bro. Like, because all of them I want everybody to listen to. But I got to say Drill 'Em, because that's about to hit a mill. And Leave 'Em, you feel me? Because the females is loving Leave 'Em right now.
What song that in your catalog think is, like, closest to your heart?
I know that's out right now?
Yeah. Hey, we want to talk unreleased. We could talk.
Yo, because I'm gonna say unreleased. You feel me? Because I feel like I got some good shit that I'm waiting to put out. I'm actually gonna put out an EP real soon. You feel me? In like July. You feel me? So.
Any details on the EP then? Like, what's the name of it? How many songs?
I guess I could tell them the name of the EP is called Gift Wrap. So Gift Wrap is gonna be the first song on it. You feel me? So it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire.
And then, would you have any features, or is it you solo?
Yeah, well. A lot of people been hitting me up for features, but I don't really, you feel me? I don't really want to entertain them right now. You feel me? But
all right. And speaking of, like, people who wants to do a feature, like, how much would you charge if they want a Tayy Floss feature?
I can't even give them a price yet. Maybe after the EP drops, I'm gonna give them a good price. You feel me?
And then speaking about features, you only have one feature song with OP on point, right?
Yeah.
So besides him, who else would you want to collab with?
Well. I've been fucking with Young Devin, you feel me? If you know who that is, she's a female artist.
I know. I'm in contact with her too.
Yeah, so not really too much males, you feel me? Because I don't really want to interact with all that right now, but soon, word.
And people can see the growth from you, Tayy Floss. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you first started, like, last year, when you first started making the music videos, you had, like, a small Tayy Floss.
Hell yeah.
Now look at you driven. Like, what made you make the upgrade to the chain?
Well, motivation, just to, like, the people that I'm around within Canarsie, you feel me? I'm just like, yo, everybody up in it, you feel me? I might as well, like, I'm Tayy Floss, and I got a different type of drive, you feel me? So I'm like, yo, I might as well, like, you feel me?
And speaking about the people that you grew up with, like, you know, you started with, who was the first person in your group then that believed in you?
In my group?
Yeah.
My brother right here, he believed in me a lot, and you feel me? Just me, myself, like, you feel me? I have a lot of ambition, so it's like, I really push myself.
And your brother became your manager type.
Hell yeah.
How did that happen? How did he become your manager?
Because, like, my brother, he don't take no shit, like, you feel me? Like, you feel me? He's all about it, so you feel me? People come across with certain dreams that they trying to portray, you feel me? He's gonna be there to really, you feel me? You know what I mean?
Then what are your dreams and aspirations in this rap career?
Like, honestly, it's to really just keep going, like whatever, like what bro put out, which is pop, like, I just want to keep striving towards, like, you feel me? That's just my goals, like, you feel me? All to go back around the globe, just like what bro did, you feel me?
You know, speaking about traveling, then, you know, you said the globe, you guys going back and forth, LA and New York.
Hell yeah.
So what do you think is better city?
New York is always the best, you feel me? But
who got the baddest bitches, huh?
LA got the bad bitches. I ain't gonna front that, you feel me? But it go hands in hand, you feel me? You feel me?
Right, so then, what has been the best experience so far as a rapper now?
The kids, bro, honestly, like, yo, the kids be running up to me saying all types of crazy stuff. Like, I couldn't even believe the other day kid already know, like, the hand signs that I be throwing up and all types of crazy shit. So, like, it puts a smile on my face. I can't lie.
And speaking of those kids that then looks up to you, what advice do you want to give them then?
I really want to give them advice to, like, keep reading, you feel me? Because once you read a lot, it's all going to come off your brain very, like, fluently, even if you want to freestyle, you feel me? Like, reading is the key.
And what made you realize you can turn rapping in the career? Was the first 100K, first paycheck on a song, any of that?
It was actually, like, bro doing the song with me, Pop doing the song with me, actually, like, you feel me? Because I knew I was the goods, you feel me? And once he, like, really stamped it in my brain, I'm like, yo, I got to take this shit serious, like, you feel me? Because I wasn't really going to, you feel me? Like, you feel me?
You got all these rappers, you know, you be messing with T.Wu. We was talking earlier that you came here to T.Wu, and now we're interviewing you, like, now,
yeah.
I see, like, people are now taking you more serious. I was like, now Tayy Floss is here.
Hell yeah. That shit was, like, that was a good feeling because, like, when I came here, I already knew what I wanted to do, you feel me? Even before bro passed, I knew I was gonna, you feel me, step on the game, you feel me? So everything was just building up. That's why I be telling people, like, you got to watch the people that's around, the big people that's actually coming up, because the people that's around people have talent too, you feel me? You got to look into it.
So if you wasn't rapping, what would you be doing right now?
If I wasn't rapping right now, bro, I would be just outside scheming, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I really try to take a break from that and just put my focus on one thing. You feel me?
All right. And then, you know, this is my last question. I always ask this question to everyone, because what legacy do you want to have with the name Tayy Floss? Tayy Floss did this, Tayy Floss did that. What's it called? People bring up your name, and what should they associate with it?
I should just, like, honestly, they should say, like, yo, Tayy Floss came with his own sound, like, you feel me? His own wave, like, you feel me? Like, he didn't really try to be like nobody, you feel me? He tried to stay in his own lane and create things that people never heard before. Like,
yeah, I'll be honest with you, you're the first person I ever heard playing the violin-type drill beats.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's a whole new sound in the drill, because so many different, you got the melodic, and now I'm discovering now there's the violin-type drill.
Yo, bro, like, that's crazy. I'm glad you gave credit on that, because, like, not a lot of people will really look into stuff like that, you feel me? Like, that's a good vibe.
Yeah, I'm in tune with all of you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, word.
Of course. All right. You know, where can people find you at? You know, state your socials, and then, like...
Real Tayy Floss, that's the Instagram, you feel me? At Real Tayy Floss, and then I'm on Twitter, Tayy Floss. Then you can get me on Facebook, Tayy Cartier. You feel me? I'm everywhere. YouTube, go subscribe, you feel me? It's going up.
Tune in tomorrow for Gift Wrap.
Yeah, Gift Wrap going up tomorrow at 8:23 p.m.
All right. Thank you for tuning in.
Ooh.